Hello, welcome to the Revelry Gaming Podcast. I'm Danny.
I'm Daniel.
And we're back again.
We're back
for episode 3. We made it to episode 3, just like last week when we made it to episode 2. Yep. I didn't think we'd ever make it, Daniel, but we made it.
Well, here we are.
Here we are. Real quick, everybody that's continued to give us feedback, thank you. It's helped a lot. We're going to continue to change things. We might be looking into getting a new camera sometime soon. So look forward to that. But other than that, we can jump right in. What the fuck's up, Daniel?
Not much. How you doing?
Not bad. It's good to be here.
Right?
What have you been playing?
Still working on Battlefield's Platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fucking glitched to all hell.
Yeah, you were telling... What's glitched in that?
The field manuals.
Oh, that's right.
They're just little books you collect in each level. Just
right.
A little collectible item. And apparently, if you've beaten the game already and you go back to collect them, some of the boxes, it won't let you open them. Like, you can see the box, it's there, but you can't open it. So you can't collect it.
Oh.
So I had to delete my save, restarted the game, and now I'm just going to go through level by level and collect them that way. And it seems like they're working. Now it seems like they're working.
I gotcha.
So
it's still worth it to you to
fuck it.
go and collect those things.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was all fucked up too, but...
Yeah. Was that
Makes it harder
fucked up though, or what?
I don't think they ever fixed it.
Oh no.
I don't remember them. I don't know. I beat it once. I beat the game and finished the story mode and got all those trophies. I never went back to check. But yeah, that one would always just delete your progress, which was annoying as fuck. Get fucking like 3 missions in and then forget to back up your save and then go back to play it again and all your shit's gone. You have to start the game all the way over again. Yeah, I don't know if they ever. I don't know if they ever fixed that. I never really looked into it.
Never cared to go back and look or anything.
I played the game. The game was fun. It had a cool campaign. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
killing
for
motherfuckers.
Sure.
I don't remember what the hell the story was. What the hell you were doing? But just shooting motherfuckers.
In 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember either. You're in the military. You're shooting people.
Yeah.
That's what most of those are about, right?
Following orders, you know.
Yeah.
I think you go off task a couple times.
Move here, Bravo, Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah, exactly. There's a Charlie in the tree. Get him.
Well, right on. And HellBlade.
And then, yeah, obviously HellBlade.
HellBlade. Yeah. Oh, one thing I did want to mention. This is sort of a kind of a new thing we're doing for our topic, and it's a HellBlade review, pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna have spoilers.
I don't think we should have spoilers, but there's a lot we can talk about without spoiling anything.
Okay.
But anyway, if you want to just skip right to the review, if you want to skip right to the review, there will be a timestamp in the description that I'll put there. So if anybody's interested in just hearing about that game, you can skip right ahead to that. But yeah, I've just been playing more Persona. Persona.
Oh, you're still playing that?
Yeah.
Persona. Huh?
Yeah. So when I started it back up again, I think I mentioned this in episode 1, and I was 38 hours into it already after not playing it for a little while, and now I'm back to it. I was at 38 hours, and as of Sunday, I'm 65 hours in.
Shit.
So holy fuck, the game is long.
Are you anywhere?
Yeah, I'm moving along. Okay. It's just long as shit, dude. And I think at one point I mentioned that it had like 12 of those dungeons.
Right.
In they call it the cognitive world that you go into in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought there were like 12 to 14, but according to the trophies, there's only 9.
Okay.
But maybe there's like some sub palaces they call
something.
them. Yeah, hidden ones or like maybe optional ones or something like that. But yeah.
So what one are you on?
I just finished the 4th one.
Okay.
Yeah. So about
you're
halfway there.
Just
not even halfway.
Yeah, not
there.
even halfway there.
Jesus fucking Christ! I'm never gonna finish this game.
It's all good.
But I hope so. My goal is to finish it before The Lost Legacy comes out.
Oh, okay.
So August 22nd, I've got 13 days, 2 weeks. Maybe I can do it. Maybe not. All right, well, should we move into the news?
Were you playing another game too?
Oh, well, HellBlade. Yeah. We've both...
HyperLight
Oh, HyperLight Drifter. That's right. So, yeah, last week we talked about... Thanks, Daniel. I almost forgot that. So last week we were talking about some games that we would play that were a little bit obscure, or maybe some games we had forgotten about.
Yeah, random stuff.
Yeah, bought a long time ago, maybe on the cheap, and just never played. And I played a game called Hyperlight Drifter, and you were saying, did you ever find out if that was a PS Plus game or not?
I'm fairly certain it was. I didn't really look into it, but I'm almost positive it was because I wouldn't have bought that.
Okay, because I don't remember if I bought it or not.
I'm pretty sure I have it on my PlayStation. So
right, but it's a really cool game. It's made of pixel art, and it's sort of like it's not like a Metroidvania, but it sort of is. It's more like an RPG. Like
top down, kind of like old school Zelda looking game, right?
Yeah, kinda. But the perspective is really weird because you are like looking down on this world, but like your character looks flat. Like he's moving, and it's kind of hard to describe.
Right.
But it's pixel art. It's really good pixel art, and it has this element. I heard about this game kind of through like just people that like Dark Souls a lot and Bloodborne, because it has this exploration element of like, holy shit, now I'm here, through shortcuts and things like that. Okay. More so the Dark Souls 1.
Right.
Dark Souls 1 did that the best. If you played Dark Souls 1, you'd know what I mean by that. So, and I only played it for an hour or so. But I did have like a few of those moments where you're like, oh shit,
sweet, I'm back here again.
Yeah, you travel through the game and you're like, oh shit, that's where that fucking locked off entrance was that I didn't see before.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you hack and slash dudes. You collect weird things that like further unlock the world that you can end up going to. It's hard to describe because there's no dialogue in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no dialogue.
No,
there's
like text or anything?
No text, nothing. I think
shit.
I think I remember a little bit of like they look like text boxes, but it's not English and it's not any other language. It's just like it's just random fucking these like computer people. Yeah, it's fucking weird, but check it out. It's a cool game. I think even if it's not on sale or anything, it's only $20. I think it's on PS4 and Steam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I
check
didn't play
that shit
any
out.
obscure games because I suck at homework. So yeah, I'll try again this week.
And you were hungover on Saturday.
Yeah, I was hungover on Saturday, so
yeah,
I didn't get shit done.
Yeah, we partied hard.
Yeah, we did party hard. Took that Uber all over fucking the valley.
Yeah. All right, well, now should we get into the news, Daniel?
Yeah, let's get in there.
We got a bunch of shit this week. There's a bunch of shit going on. 9 stories we're going to go over. And this first one's a little long because there's kind of a lot to unpack about this one. So stick with us. It has been revealed that Middle-earth Shadow of War will include real money microtransactions. This news comes from an official announcement on WB Games' community board stating, quote, an important aspect of the Nemesis system now comes in forging, customizing, and leading your own army of unique orc followers against the fortresses of Mordor. There are different ways to do this, including dominating orcs by exploring the vast open world and encountering them as a part of orc society, or players can acquire orcs and other items through the market, which is the in-game store for this game. It continues through the market. Players can purchase loot chests, war chests, XP boosts, and bundles. And of course, it's with an internet connection. And then just a few bullet points that they made about these things that you can purchase. So loot chests contain gear, which is weapons and armor, of varying rarity. Equipping and upgrading these weapons and armor enhances Talion's character abilities. Loot chests can also contain XP boosts that help level up Talion faster. War chests provide orc followers of varying rarity to help forge a strong army. They can also contain training orders to level up and customize orc followers. XP boosts, they help him level up faster. Talion, that is, blah, 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 blah. There's bundles, too, where you can just buy all this shit at once for a great deal of $99.99 and all that bullshit, right? It doesn't actually say that.
Oh, I was like, is it really $99.99?
I bet it's some ridiculous fucking amount or something like that, you know. And furthermore, to purchase these items, players can spend Mirian or gold throughout the game as one progresses. So, kind of a lot going on there. Different options for you to buy shit in this this single player game. Just what we needed.
Yeah. So, do you think this idea is stupid?
I think it's incredibly fucking stupid. There's no need for this.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
That's my whole thing is like I've seen both sides of the argument where people are like, no, this is a single player game. The first game didn't have any of this shit. It had DLC expansions, but none of this shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then other people just simply don't care.
Yeah. Well, it seems like a lot of it's pointed towards the social conquest mode, the online mode that they're putting in the game, where you can build up a fortress, then upload it, and then other people can try to conquer your fortress.
Right.
So then you can use the war chest to try to get a better orc to put guarding your fortress, you know, so it makes it more difficult for somebody to overtake it. Mm-hmm. But still, like...
Yeah, because it says...
And they say all this stuff's available in-game, but then so you can play the game and unlock it, but you have to put in, like, you know, an extra 50 hours into the game to get some of this cool-ass shit. Yeah. Or you can just be like, oh, you know, spend $10 and you can just buy it. So they're just putting in shitty fucking... stuff, so you have to either spend a lot of time or just buy their loot boxes.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's stupid.
I don't like it either. It's bullshit. It makes me wonder too if like a bunch of and that's a good point that you made with that. This seems to be focused toward that whole this is another part of the story. They have a mode called Social Conquest, and it's really similar to Metal Gear Solid 5's forward operating bases.
Yeah.
Where you set up all of that at Mother Base, right? And it was just what you were using in game.
Oh, man, it's been so long since I played that.
Yeah, I never really fucked with it, so I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I think you could set up, you can unlock different stuff, and security cameras and different levels and stuff, so if somebody tried to infiltrate your base, it made it harder. So it's kind of similar to that, but I think this almost seems like more involved, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we'll have to see, but I don't think this game needed a multiplayer mode at all.
No, it didn't. It absolutely didn't. It was fine without a multiplayer mode. I mean, a Lord of the Rings game, like, what about that screams multiplayer?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I loved the first one. I thought it was fucking awesome. I played the shit out of that game when it came out.
And so I just wonder if this means that, like, if there are skips, basically, that you can pay for in this game, if the game has a lot of padding.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of filler bullshit, like
exactly,
like fetch quests or something like that. If you need to go and do this and get a certain amount of Mirian, you know, because that's like a returning currency from the first one,
right?
The Mirian.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like it's like they have to build around this microtransaction idea.
Yeah. Every company's trying to shoehorn in some sort of microtransaction thing, trying to get more money on the back end after they sell the game.
Yeah.
Stop it. We don't want that shit.
We don't want that shit. And it's surprising too, because according to VG charts, Shadow of Mordor sold almost 6 million copies.
Yeah,
that's a fuck ton of games.
Yeah, it got great reviews. It sold pretty damn well for being pretty much a new IP, based on the Lord of the Rings franchise, but still. And the story was actually pretty cool. I like the story in it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think a lot of it will just depend on how the game's balanced, you know. If these items you can get from these chests, if they're usable in single player, right?
Yeah.
I mean, or even if it is just this multiplayer mode, like as long as it's balanced and it doesn't matter too much, then hopefully it'll be okay.
And it better not affect trophies.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
If you gotta have some bullshit ass fucking social conquest castle that has to be like top 10, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I was really excited to play this come fall. When does this release?
October, I believe, right?
October 10th, yeah. I was really looking forward to playing it, and on the big list of shit I want to play this fall, this one just went down a couple of notches.
I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't going to buy it when it came out.
Oh, I still will.
I'm totally going to buy it when it came out.
Yeah, but I just may not play it right away because there's all this other shit coming out.
Yeah, I think Wolfenstein's later that month, so I'll probably be playing this until Wolfenstein comes out.
Yeah. If you guys are watching, let us know what you think, because this seems like it's kind of it seems a little divided. Lots of people are like, who cares? But lots of people are extremely pissed off about it, and we're like somewhere in the middle.
I won't care if it doesn't affect trophies.
Yeah, hopefully not.
You've seen some games give like where it adds like a leaderboard trophy, so it makes getting that trophy nearly impossible.
A leaderboard?
Yeah, like you have to be in the top 10% of, the fastest time or something.
Jesus,
So
really?
So when a game comes out and then a bunch of people play it, it's nearly impossible to beat, a time. So you just never can get that trophy.
Probably after time as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
more so than just in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
yeah,
man.
if you're like the first one to play it, yeah. you
you
got a good shot. You
Yeah.
got a good shot,
If you're a critic, maybe. Do you know of any games, like, as an example, that does something like that?
Dude, I was listening to something yesterday and they mentioned one, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Was it Elder Scrolls Online?
Oh, yeah.
I think I was... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, you had to be like a... I don't know.
Top
something
10% of something, I think.
Yeah, they have like world PvP in that game.
If you know what it is, leave a comment on our YouTube page.
Yeah.
Tell us what the hell it is.
We don't know.
I don't remember, but fuck that shit.
Let's move on.
Moving on.
This one's pretty cool. Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds has a release date. November 7th,
Damn it.
2017.
Not soon enough.
Right, not soon enough. So we pulled this from the PlayStation blog, and it says, quote, set in icy territories to the north, this new chapter of Aloy's journey adds a new area to explore, new mysteries to uncover, and new highly lethal machines to take on.
So, icy territories to the north. Where do you think this is?
Well, clearly we're going to Canada.
You think it's Canada?
I don't know.
Well, it takes place. Well, the first games take place in our general region: Colorado, Utah, Arizona.
Yeah.
If it's north from that, I mean, we got.
It's got to be Canada,
Idaho,
right?
Or I mean, who wants to fucking go to Idaho?
Yeah,
right? It's
I
got to
don't
be
know.
Canada, right?
It's got to be Canada.
Think any of them are gonna say A?
A boot.
Do you think that fucking that translated somehow when they were fucking making the fucking people to replace them? Like, let's make some new Canadians.
Yeah, make them Canadian. Aloy, what are you doing a boot in these lands?
How do you take over the dinosaurs, eh?
Yeah. So that's our takeaway from that. We're clearly going to Canada.
Hell yeah.
And now this game is just ruined because it's in
Fucking
Canada.
Canadians. Nobody likes them. If you're listening from Canada, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry you live in a country that does nothing ever. Just kidding. No,
And it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
All the time.
No, really though, I would imagine it's Canada because whatever's north.
Yeah.
And Canada is known to be cold. So, but I don't know. I don't even know if any gameplay is released for this yet. I don't think it has.
I've seen screenshots is all I've seen.
Really?
And I think they had like a trailer or something.
Yeah.
They put together for E3, but
Well, and if you go to the PlayStation blog, their post of it, there's like some art for it, for the, what would be box art if it was coming to retail. I don't think it is though.
no, as far as I know.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I want to go back in there
Hell yeah.
and play some more.
Now I got a
Horizon.
reason.
Yep. And we got the 4K
I
TVs now.
already bought it too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought it. It was on sale at one point for like $14.99.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I must have missed
So I
that. I'm a
snatched
dumbass.
that shit up.
I never
was like,
get
shit,
those.
yeah.
Yeah, so look forward to that. I'm definitely going to be playing that.
Hell yeah.
Number 3. Competitive esports being included in the Olympics could be a reality in the near future. Co-president of Paris Olympic Bid Committee, Tony Estenguet. I'm butchering his name. He's French.
Yeah.
Tony. Yeah, Tony.
Our homie Tony.
Told the
over in
Associated
France. That guy.
Tony told the Associated Press that he will be in talks with the International Olympic Committee and esports representatives about possibly including gaming in the 2024 Paris Summer Games. He says, quote, we have to look at it. Okay, so first of all, I just remembered this. It's kind of in broken English, so I'm paraphrasing this a little bit. If you read the original quote, it's kind of funny to read.
Okay.
Because you can tell he doesn't speak English very well. But anyways, he says, we have to look at it because we can't say it's not us. It's not about Olympics. The youth are interested in esports and this kind of thing. Let's look at it. Let's meet them. Let's try to see if we can find some bridges. So, whatever you need to, I don't think it gaming belongs in the Olympics.
I don't either.
As an avid gamer, it doesn't belong in the Olympics. I think it's kind of silly. So, you know, if you're really competitive and you're good at these games and you can compete at high tournament levels, that's awesome. That's really cool. It takes a lot of mental fortitude. It does take skill.
Make money doing it.
Yeah, you make money doing it. It's
cool. Good work. Getting paid to play video games.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. I would love for that to happen.
But
to
it's
us.
not like akin to, you know, pole vaulting and shit.
Yeah.
It takes like actual strength.
Yeah, or wrestling or track and field or I mean, because the one constant with the Olympics is that it's all physical sports, right?
Right.
Like, and I can understand some people might say like, oh, the mental fortitude needed to be good at gaming can be physically exhausting, but it's not really the same thing.
Not really. Not with the players that play esports. They're usually younger people.
Yeah.
Really young.
Yeah, they're like teenagers.
Yeah, they usually
dude.
retire by 23. So
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, when I was that age, I'd stay up for like 3 days at a time. And
Right.
play video games.
Yeah,
you know?
because you're a kid and you can.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just crash out for like 24 hours and then do it again.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of silly. I think maybe they're just trying to cash in on a lot of this. So, but I mean, it is kind of interesting though because the Olympics, they usually don't turn an immediate profit, right? I don't know if you knew about this.
No.
Yeah, they usually don't. It costs so much to host the Olympics. And the amount that they get back from ticket sales and merchandise and all that shit. I mean, it's an international thing.
Yeah, but don't you get a bunch of money, like funding and stuff, to like build up your city and improve infrastructure and shit?
I think they do, yeah. Or I'm not entirely sure. I'm a little uneducated on the subject, but that is what I've read and gathered that, you know, most of the profit or the advantage for the city afterwards is just the fact that they got exposed a little bit more, and so they end up with improved infrastructure and like more people will move in to invest in land and things like that, right?
Well, I remember when they had him here in Salt Lake. Don't you remember there was like a huge thing on how they bribed him? They bribed the committee to get the Olympics to come here. You remember hearing about that?
No.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. Yeah, the I guess the state bribed. There was rumors. I don't know if any of this is true. This is just from memory, and this was like years ago.
It was also 15 years ago or something like that.
When was that?
It was 2002.
Okay, yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 years ago. We're going off my memory from 15 years. Probably sketchy at best. But yeah, I swear I remember Jay Leno and stuff making jokes about it. The International Olympic Committee, you know, got paid off so we could host him here.
By like the Salt Lake.
Yeah, I guess Salt Lake government, the governor, I don't know, somebody
or
with
whatever
money.
committee it was to try to get the Olympics
here.
here.
If you get the Olympics, then you get a bunch of funding to like, you know, all the bridges and stuff they redid that say Salt Lake Olympic Games 2002.
Right.
They added all that stuff, all the bridges going up the canyons and stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to cash in on some e-gaming money too.
I guess so. Yeah.
Makes
because
sense. Fuck it, get as much money as you can.
Yeah, like let's see. TechCrunch.com has reported that the esports business is to have a projected revenue of $5 billion by 2020.
Damn.
So
yeah,
that's a lot of money.
Everyone's gonna want a cut of that money.
Yeah, but it seems out of place.
Yeah,
I don't see gamers as athletes. See as talented people who can play a game really well. And that's awesome, but does it belong in the Olympics?
Nah. Fuck off.
Nah.
You don't get a gold medal for fucking playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. I mean, you can. If that's what they do at other places.
Olympic gold medal.
The Olympics.
Olympic gold medal for playing Call of Duty. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Right. Oh, that was another thing too. Like I kind of wondered about what they would want to do at the Olympics. Now, of course,
like what games?
Yeah, and I mean they're talking 2024. That's 7 years away. Like that's quite a long time.
Yeah, we could get some badass games in between now and then.
Yeah. So I mean, if competitive games.
Okay, so what if they came out like what if VR in 7 years is advanced to the point where they have that like whole harness system where you gotta run and round and like first person shooter style?
Oh.
Where it actually involves physical activity? Would that change it?
Well, then why didn't they just play a sport? You know what I mean? I mean, it probably wouldn't be the same thing. I wouldn't imagine a game could ever accommodate well for a Olympic athlete.
We should have
like
looked
it's
up
just
other.
not on the
We
same
should have looked
level.
up other sports that they've tried to get into the Olympics that haven't gotten in.
Yeah, because there have been a lot.
Yeah.
I know I've heard about a lot of that. Just shit that never
Yeah.
got in there because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So I don't know. Let us know what you think, if you think it should be there or not. Whether you agree with us or you think we're dickheads.
It's cool.
Moving on.
We know we're dickheads.
Number 4. Gearbox Software, developer behind the Borderlands series, has revealed a new game currently codenamed Project 1v1. It is, quote, a competitive first-person shooter that combines the action of fast-paced 1v1 first-person shooter combat with the metagame strategy of a collectible card game. Just what we needed. Again, we're getting everything.
Come on,
we ever
Gearbox.
wanted.
The fuck are you doing? Just give us Borderlands 3. That's all we want.
Gearbox has stated on the official website for the game that a short, closed technical test will take place this summer.
Wait, isn't it summer?
Yeah, it's almost the end of summer, so I don't know when they're doing this.
Fucking who's summer? Australia's summer?
Players interested in participating can sign up at www.project1v1.com. No date was given for the technical test, but a few screenshots on the website indicate a sci-fi vibe and art direction for the game. The game will also include, in the technical test, 3 modes: ranked, challenge, and arena. And that's all we got on that. So I don't really give a shit about this.
What's up with fucking card games, man?
I don't know.
Valve announced
Hearthstone. That's what's up with it.
Yeah, Valve announced a new game too, and everyone got all excited. Turns out it's just a Dota 2 card game, kind of like Hearthstone. And then Hearthstone just got an expansion, I think, right?
I don't know.
Or is
I
that
don't keep up with Hearthstone.
Fuck off with the card games.
Right.
I'm here to play video games.
In Borderlands of all things.
I know a lot of people like them, but like fucking video games should be video games. Video, not just pictures of cards.
Yeah, you've never liked that idea.
No, it's
right?
fucking stupid.
Like
Drives
even
me fucking nuts.
Even Gwent in The
Yeah,
Witcher,
yeah.
right?
Fuck, dude. I thought that trophy was gonna kill me in The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Playing
What's the
someone's
trophy again?
goddamn-
You got to get all the cards.
All the cards, so you get to play. Pretty much everybody in the game at least once.
Right.
All the innkeeps, all that shit. Because they all will give you a card.
Yeah. Oh, I loved Gwent.
It was. I mean, it grew on me. I got pretty good at it. Well, I dropped the skill level down because they let you after a patch. They had a difficulty setting they added in, so you could.
Oh,
change,
okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could change the difficulty setting of just Gwent itself in the
Oh,
game
okay.
down. So I dropped that down to easy because I suck at card games. I hate them. So I did that.
Yeah. There were some pretty overpowered cards, though.
Oh
in
yeah,
Gwent.
yeah.
In
Once
the base
I got
game.
once I got all the cards, man, you couldn't fucking lose.
Yeah.
I actually put it back up to high. I was like, haha, I got all the good cards.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
fucking lose. So
Yeah, so I mean people are clear. There must be an audience for this, right?
I'm kind of curious how it's gonna work. So are you gonna draw like 5 cards, and then it's gonna affect how you play the first person portion of the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a little bit more of like a visually interactive card game.
Or when you die, you draw another card that can like help you, like boost you. Like if you keep
Could
dying,
be.
you might start just getting some overpowered cards to help you fucking beat the guy that's killing you.
Yeah, who knows?
How the hell are they gonna balance this bullshit?
Right.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Well, we were talking about it earlier, and you were saying like, God, what are they going to have cards for jumping?
Yeah, jumping card.
Play
like
this card to
like in
jump.
Overwatch, like most of the characters can't jump, right?
Right.
And then some of them can't run. Like there's no.
I
Sprint
think
button.
they all can jump, but it's
Yeah, but it's like a quarter
pathetic,
inch off.
useless
It's like a
jump.
quarter inch off the ground where you can't really do shit with.
Yeah, where others can jump.
Yeah, like off
or
of buildings.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking hero shit.
We'll
Fuck
stay
off.
on top of this the more we hear about it, but chances are we're just not gonna give a shit about this. But it was news.
It is news. It is a new game announcement.
Moving on. Number 5. Ubisoft recently announced the opening of a new studio based in Stockholm, Sweden, led by former manager at EA DICE, Patrick Bach. According to a blog post from Ubisoft, the team will work closely with Massive Entertainment on AAA titles. In the same post, Bach confirms in an interview that Ubisoft Stockholm assist in developing Ubisoft Stockholm will assist in developing Massive's future Avatar game based on the James Cameron film of 2009. So this is kind of cool. Patrick Bach, he was he was a manager at EA Dice. He worked on Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2, Battlefield 4, and he was the manager of teams over Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefield 1. So
Battlefield 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool. And another thing too is that I didn't know about this Avatar game until I was reading about this today.
Yeah, they announced this earlier this year sometime.
Yeah, February.
We're not going to get it for like probably half a decade.
Yeah,
or so.
well, what were you saying? Like they're making new Avatar films.
Yeah,
right?
There's 2 or 3. Let me see if I can look it up. Avatar.
But they're not supposed to come out until like 2020 or 2021 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like 2020, 2022, or 2021. See if we can find it right here. See what this is actually going to tell me.
Yeah. It's just really, really kind of crazy to me, though, because it came out in 2009. Yeah. But they've waited like 10 years now.
5. Apparently they're doing 5 films.
5 total or 5 more? Fuck, either way,
5
that's
total.
a lot.
5 total, it looks like.
Wow. And they had planned that all along?
Yeah, December 18th is 2020 for Avatar 2. 2021 for Avatar 3. Then 2024 for 4. And then 2025 for 5.
Wow, I never knew about that. That's insane. They're just going to start fucking pumping them out every year, huh?
Yeah, well, I think he was writing them all at the same time to get all the stories written out.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, I guess they can just kind of start filming them all together.
I see.
So they can just crank them out like they did with the Harry Potter movies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking whipping them fuckers out.
Yeah. So this is cool that they're making a game. Like I said, I hadn't heard about this.
Did you like Avatar?
I liked Avatar. It was visually impressive.
Everyone fucking hates on that fucking movie, dude. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
I mean, yeah, it's cowboys and Indians, not fucking crazy fucking story, but fuck, I love that movie.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. I mean, like, it was visually, in my opinion, it was visually groundbreaking for movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you went and saw that shit in the theater, holy fuck.
You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, they did this with a movie?
Yeah, like,
and it
pretty
looks
much
like this?
Yeah, pretty much the whole movie was, like, green screen.
Yeah.
You know?
You couldn't tell, though.
It's got to be fucking hard as fuck to act on something like that because you can't see anything really, you know, to, like, visualize what the hell's going on.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So this is cool. Massive Entertainment is behind The Division. Tom Clancy's The Division. Okay. And that's pretty much all we know about this Avatar title. But it's cool that they're joining up with Ubisoft. Might be good for them to maybe break their cycle of how all of their games end up being.
I wonder what kind of game it's going to be. You think it's going to be like a single player, you know, like action exploration game?
I would kind of hope so.
It's good, or do you think it's going to be some sort of MMO type fucking bullshit?
I don't
like MMOs either, so
no.
I'm going to talk shit on those as well.
We don't play MMOs. Fucking nerds.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was reading something earlier, but there really isn't a lot known about this game.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, they're just opening a new studio to work on it. I mean, the second movie doesn't come out for another 3 years.
Yeah. So I would imagine it would probably come out sometime around when the second movie drops, don't you think?
Yeah. They'll probably hit it, or try to hit that, but I think they should hold it off until it's done and good.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to do the typical Ubisoft thing where they just release the game and then patch the fuck out of it.
Yeah. Improve it over time.
Yeah.
Make it better. Do all this. Basically,
they'll release a tech demo probably next year or the following year, and it'll look fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It'll look fucking amazing, and then when it comes out, it'll be shit.
Yeah. Like Watch Dogs.
And The Division.
Remember
the Division tech demo?
God.
That shit was so badass looking. They'd shoot like holes through the car doors, and light beams would shoot through where the car doors got hit.
Yeah. Yeah, we've learned our lesson, though, with Ubisoft. I still like their games, though.
Oh, yeah, I like a lot of
their games. I don't
want
to be too negative about this.
I like Far Cry, and I like a lot of their stuff, but their multiplayer bullshit, man.
Yeah, like...
Fuck off with that.
Yeah, what's that other one?
For Honor.
Skull and Bones. Yeah, For Honor, of course.
The Skull and Bones is the pirate one, right?
Yeah,
The
and
ships.
that's For Honor at sea.
Yeah.
Everything we've known, we have found out about that game.
Well, they remember they added later. Oh, there will be a campaign, but I imagine it's just gonna be like tutorial mode, how they did in For Honor.
Yeah. Here's how to succeed in multiplayer.
Yeah. God, I hate that shit.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think the personnel they got over there is pretty cool. I like the games that Patrick Bach has worked on. So
Oh yeah.
good stuff.
Hope we can lead them to something awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Number 6. The PlayStation 4's 5.0 system update has leaked. I'm sorry, information about it has leaked. Eurogamer states that they have obtained release notes for the 5.0 patch, and features include adding the ability for the PS4 Pro to stream to twitch.tv at 1080p and 60 frames per second. You can also it also allows players to follow any PSN member, not just verified individuals. And this can also apparently be turned off in your privacy settings if you don't want random motherfuckers following you.
Digital stalking.
Another thing, notifications will now be in the quick menu along with upload and download statuses, and that's really cool.
Oh, I didn't catch the upload and downloaded statuses. That's cool.
Yeah, so you
Hell
don't
yeah.
have to go. You can just stay in your game, just like you can in all the other regular quick menu stuff now, and check on that stuff, because that's the shit you look at the most, right?
My shit done downloading?
Yeah, aside from what's already there. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that one's actually good.
And then new tools for parental management. And then I put in quotes here for gamers who don't use condoms. They need to control their kids. Let's see. No release date has been given for the update, nor is there any specifics on beta test dates, though Sony has already announced that it will take place sometime in August.
Did you sign up for this one, or do you not sign up for these?
No, I just don't care enough. I mean, it's cool and all, but, I'll get it when I get it.
I think there's going to be other shit, because these are kind of, for the most part, just like, meh.
Yeah, pretty
usually they have
shit.
some feature in there that, people are, like, fucking stoked about, like, being able to use a external hard drive. Mm-hmm. People were fucking all jazzed about that. And then I can't think of any really big ones. Oh, folders. People love their folders.
Mm-hmm. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
I use them.
I don't.
No?
I made one folder with, like, the first-person shooter games in it, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know what I'm playing. I know where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the 5.0 update too.
But I also play most of my games in retail discs. So when you put in a retail disc, it automatically takes you to that game when you put it in.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I had all digital library, it'd probably be a big pain in the ass to do that shit. Yeah, you think 5.0, they got to have something fucking cool.
Name changes.
Yeah, the rumor was floating around.
It'll never happen.
I don't think so either. I don't think it'll be
at this point.
It doesn't seem like it'd be a PlayStation 4 firmware update either, because that's like something on the PSN site itself.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know. What else do you think it might have? Like anything in particular, or you just think there's more to it?
Oh man, I don't even know.
No.
I just think there's got to be more to it. 5.0. That's like a big. Round
exactly.
number.
It's like kind of a milestone in their the versions
PlayStation
of their
4
system.
5.0.
Yeah, you think they'd want to do something really
cool.
cool, or they were saving for it. That is pretty cool though for people that want to stream their games 1080p 60 FPS. I mean, it's what the console can do with a lot of games, so you should be able to stream it, right? Or is that a more of a network kind of thing?
Well, I don't even think would it really matter if you're streaming a game at 60 frames per second if the game only runs at 30.
No, Twitch supports 60 FPS now.
Yeah, but like Horizon runs at 30.
Right.
So what the fuck's the point of streaming at 60?
I don't know. Nothing really. Maybe if you have a camera, maybe that captures you at 60 frames a second. Like if you're using the actual interface on the PlayStation.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. I've kind of wondered about that too. I've seen people playing games on Twitch before. I go and check it out every
now. Like Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny runs at 30.
Yeah, but that's one of the games I think because I've seen.
60. Why?
Yeah, they stream at 60.
Sense.
Yeah, what's the point? I don't get the point either. It's a good.
Maybe I'll have to fucking watch a few and see what the difference is. See if you can even tell.
Yeah, I doubt it though.
Probably not.
If the game isn't running at that frame rate, it's not going to translate across a stream. So yeah, hopefully we'll have more info on that soon. But as of right now, there's no dates.
Yeah, I signed up for it, so.
Did you?
Yeah, so.
Sweet.
If I find out what it is,
yeah, report back.
I'll leak
it. All right, number 7. 1 year ago today, and we're recording this on August 9th of 2017. 1 year ago, Hello Games released No Man's Sky. Marking this anniversary, the developers behind the highly controversial game have announced an update for the title, called 1.3 Atlas Rises. According to Hello Games, the update will focus on improving the central story of No Man's Sky and add the ability to quick travel between locations using portals. This update is slated to release sometime this week. So this was reported via, I think, a blog post by Hello Games. I'm not even gonna pull it up, but but yeah, they didn't give a release date or anything like that. But yeah, if you're somehow still playing that game,
there's apparently
get ready for an update.
250,000 people still playing it. So
yeah, which is fucking crazy.
250,000 people.
Where did you see those numbers at?
Don't remember. IGN. I don't remember who it was. Okay. Might have been IGN, Kotaku, somebody.
Okay.
One of those. Sorry, I didn't write it down.
Oh, it's okay.
But cool, they're still supporting it. I mean, trying to make up for how shitty the release was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the game is still, I mean, it hasn't changed that much as far as I can understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't played it. It wasn't my forte.
Yeah. I almost hate to knock this game, though, because
the idea is so fucking cool.
It really is, yeah.
The idea is genius.
It was a really cool idea, and it's important to remember that this game was made by 15 people.
Yeah, I think people just had such unreal expectations, unrealistic expectations for this game. It's like, and it just got out of hand, and then Sony, pushed it, made it even more out of hand, because they kept pushing it at every conference, Yeah. Like it was gonna change the world. It's like, dude, 15 people can't change the world that much. It's like, fuck.
Not in a video game, at least, right? But yeah, I think it was more of Sony's deal.
It was Sony's bad for sure, and Sean Murray's. He shouldn't have been on a mic. He shouldn't have been in front of a microphone. They should have had a PR guy. And
yeah, when did we saw him live at?
It was the first PSX.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one. It was in Vegas. Remember, and they did the dance party afterwards.
Yeah,
and they gave away the trading card that we didn't get because we didn't go because we were like, fuck that, let's go get drunk instead.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then we're like, fuck, there was a card there.
Was that him up on the stage, though? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. And
you could tell he's like nervous as shit, man. Like,
yeah.
I'd be a fucking nervous wreck, too.
Yeah, but he's just describing this game that sounds so fucking awesome. Yeah. But the big problem is
I'm
that
sure
nobody
in his head
curbed.
It was fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Just couldn't exactly deliver on the game. But yeah, that's cool that they're still supporting it. Got to give them credit where credit's due for that. But yeah, sometime this week, probably, I don't know, Friday. I don't know when that game releases.
Like
patches.
End of the week, huh?
Yeah.
Saturday at 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 8. We mentioned this earlier, but Valve has announced a new, quote, digital trading card game, end quote, called Artifact. Not many details are known, but hooray. Another digital card game. Just what we needed.
Yep.
Once again.
Fuck yeah.
So
instead of like Portal 3 or Half-Life 3.
I mean, I guess make Half-Life 3.
I mean, I guess it's cool. They'll get like Artifact 2 and then it'll just fucking go away. They'll never make an Artifact 3.
Because they can't count to 3.
No, man. It stops at 3.
But they haven't made a game since 2013. I think I was reading. An
actual game?
Yeah.
Fuck. They're just collecting all that Steam money, man. And the skin money from Counter-Strike Go.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I'm not too, I don't really have obviously, I'm not going to play this game because I don't care about another trading card game. It's based on Dota as well. Did I mention that?
Dota 2, right?
Dota 2. Yeah, it's based on Dota 2. Forgot to mention that. But I'm not going to play this, but I don't have, high hopes for Valve. I'm not, a really huge Valve fan.
You didn't like any of the Portal games?
No, I liked it.
The Portal games were fucking pretty badass.
Yeah, they're really cool. I'm just not,
Left 4 Dead was alright. Is that the one?
I think that's by Valve, yeah.
Yeah, is that the one where you're just shooting the zombies 4-player co-op? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that game was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember the first one was.
I
really
never
cool,
played
but-
Half-Life.
Me either.
1 or 2. I tried, but by the time I tried to play, and they were old as shit, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Fuck off with your old
God,
game.
do you remember the what was that called? The orange box for the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had Portal, Half-Life,
Team
or Half-Life
Fortress.
2, Team Fortress.
Some other shit.
I think there was might have been one other game.
Yeah, I
Some
don't
obscure
remember.
Valve game.
Yeah.
I think they finally brought it. I remember when it came to PS3, it ran like shit, like absolute fucking dog shit.
Oh, was that on the PS3 too?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It was on
okay.
Xbox 360 first, and it took forever, I think, to come to PS3. And then when it came, it just sucked ass. And then Portal 2 came out on PS3, and that actually had a code. If you bought it on PS3, you got a PC download code too,
Oh, okay.
which I thought was kind of weird.
Yeah. So more trading card games
Yep.
in place of our video games.
Trading card games
to
and,
go.
and an Avatar game we won't see for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so the last story on the list this week, Bandai Namco has revealed the various editions of Ni no Kuni Revenant Kingdom, including a premium edition, a collector's edition, and a standard day one edition. And that's about all I wrote. I think the prices are varying.
Yeah, the biggest one's $199. It looks pretty cool. Comes with a bunch of cool shit. When
Yeah.
the first one came out, they sold out, and then they actually had to cancel a bunch of pre-orders because they couldn't meet demand. Mm-hmm. And I think some dude in Canada ended up getting a bunch of them, and he was scalping them online for like
hundreds
4
and
times the
hundreds
price.
of dollars.
Yeah. He had like 30 available on eBay. It's like he got all of them somehow. Like, how the fuck did he manage that?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were pissed.
Crazy
I remember
fuckers.
that.
Yeah, so hopefully they roll out more of these because it is a pretty cool collector's edition. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this series, but there's some pretty cool shit here.
Yeah,
There's like an art book. Let's see, it's like a statue kind of thing, but it kind of looks like just some characters in like a display case kind of thing. I don't
Right.
know what you'd call this, but diorama figure.
yeah.
Yeah, 20 centimeters tall. Yeah, so pretty cool. Was Ni no Kuni like a thing before it was a game?
Not to my knowledge.
No,
But
it was just a game all of a sudden.
yeah, it's made by that Studio Ghibli. This awesome ass, what is it called? Shit, my mind just went blank.
Anime?
Yeah, animation.
Oh, okay.
Their animation's awesome. So I guess they just decided to make a game.
Yeah.
First one was awesome. I never beat it.
Yeah, me either.
I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna try to beat it, but I probably won't.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not good at Japanese.
I wonder if
RPGs.
it's one of those games where we can jump in on the second one without
Yeah, it
having
is.
to know.
Yeah,
is
it is. Yeah, it's a completely different story.
Oh, okay.
I know that much about it.
Okay. A lot of Japanese games will do that. They
Yeah.
just switch characters
Yeah,
completely.
like Final
but-
Fantasy has all the same name, but they're always different shit.
Yeah. It was super fun though. I played through it like I played through like 3 hours of that game probably.
Yeah, I got pretty far. I got to the first few areas. I think I beat the volcano boss. Did you beat that guy? He's up on top of a volcano.
I think so.
I think that's
Yeah.
about where I stopped.
Okay.
Weird
That may
ass
have been
weird
around
ass
where I
cat
did, too.
king. The king's cat. He's all fucking
Yeah,
fat.
yeah.
Game's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's Japanese as fuck, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good game. Dark as fuck too. For
Yeah.
being a kid animation looking game.
Yeah, his mom like
Yeah.
spoiler.
Yeah.
The little boy's mom like just dies in the beginning.
Yeah, right in the beginning.
Yeah. You're like, "Oh, this is a cool like little, neat little kid story or whatever."
Nope,
And then-
mom's dead.
Yeah,
Like,
son's
fuck.
about to drown.
Yeah.
Mom walks up, dies. Because she's so shocked that her son is nearly dying.
She's like,
I
oh
think
my god! Fucking just croaks right there on the beach. It's fucked up.
it's a good kid story. Check it out. And with that, that's all we have for the news this week. So pretty good week. Good stuff going on.
Should we
But our-
talk about Hellblade?
Yeah, that's our topic of the week this week is HellBlade, Senua. I fucking the names,
It's
dude.
Senua.
It's Senua. Yeah.
Yeah.
Senua's
You
sacrifice.
think after all the fucking times they say it through the movie, we'd have it down? But
Yeah.
no, I kept sitting there while I was playing. I'm like, is it Senua? Setua?
Well, if you notice too, her mom, when she has the flashbacks of her mom,
Oh,
I
yeah.
swear her mom says Senua.
Really?
I swear, dude. Because that's the thing that's going around is like people mispronouncing your name and shit like that.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
a big deal, but whatever.
People are probably just copying and pasting it because they can't fucking spell it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would do.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so what did you think of this game?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
I agree. Visually, holy shit.
Yeah.
Really, really good. But more importantly, the sound of
Yes.
this game
Fucking awesome.
is...
You don't have surround sound, so you're missing out.
No, so I have a sound bar in my living room, and it's supposedly supposed to...
Oh, does it deflect the shit behind you and shit?
Yeah, like it's supposed to simulate surround sound, but it's definitely not surround sound at all. But yeah, one of the major themes in this game is voice hearing.
Like psychosis.
Yeah, psychosis and severe mental illness. And the voices in your head are basically your kind of like your guiding light in the game, or more of your like objective marker more than anything.
Yeah,
kind of tells you what you need to do.
Yeah.
So
I
thought
gives you hints, kind of like how like the narrator in Bastion would kind of tell you,
Yeah.
you know, what's going on. It's similar to this, but only she's fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
She's hearing fucking voices in her head, and goddamn, they're funny. Some of them are so goddamn funny, man.
They
Like,
can
I
be.
mean, I don't want to make light of people with psychiatric
Oh,
problems.
no, not at all, but it's still...
But I'm going to because it's fucking hilarious. Like,
You're stupid. You
yeah,
can't do this.
Like, oh, you'll never get through that gate. You know, she has to get through the gate. The gate's locked.
Yeah.
She has to find another way. It's
Yeah,
like-
it was more humorous too, like as you just kept going on and you realize like, holy shit, these
She's
voices
nuts.
in her head, like she does not like herself very much.
Oh yeah,
You
Yeah,
know?
she's gone through some hard shit.
Yeah.
Fucking really hard shit.
So yeah, the game consists of two basic gameplay elements. Well, I guess three if you count like kind of walking around, exploring and finding your way. But the two main elements are environmental puzzles
Right.
and combat, which is pretty simple.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you like the combat?
I mean, it was simple, straightforward. You know, if you played in an action game in the last decade, you'll know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, time your block. You can parry their attack and then beat the shit out of them. If you hit R2 at a certain, I didn't figure out exactly what charges that up. Did you?
Yeah.
Where you
well,
can
I
slow
think
down
I did.
time.
Yeah. So if you notice, like when I think it's after consecutive hits
Is that what
that
it is?
you land on an opponent.
Okay.
There's like
That's what
a
it seemed
little
like to me,
glowing light, like I think
On
in
your
the
belt,
bottom
right?
left, or yeah,
It's hanging from your belt.
Yeah.
It's that mirror you get in one of the levels.
Yeah, and it starts
Spoiler:
glowing.
there's a mirror.
Yeah, there's a mirror. Yeah, we're not gonna spoil anything, by the way. Nothing major, anyway. Well, fuck.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's a little hard. I don't know. It isn't a huge game. Maybe we will. Maybe we will.
I mean, there's some cool shit I want to talk about. The trials that you do. Is it the Trials of Odin for the
Yeah.
shards you have to collect to
The Warrior Trials, I think
yeah,
they're
the Warrior
called.
Trials. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the blind one where you have to do it's pretty much you're walking through the environment and you can't really see anything. There's a little bit of light here and there, you know, just so you have some sort of bearing. But the way they like set it up for you to move through, they use like the vibration in the controller simulates wind, so you know there's a draft coming from that direction to kind of lead you that way. And then you'll find like a stream, so you can use like this is where surround sound's awesome, because you can use the surround sound to keep the stream in front of you, so you can follow it upriver. And then what was the other one in there? Yeah, just
Out of
basically
all the
yeah,
trials,
it's basically just sound and the vibrations for like the wind in that one. Which
Well, and the monsters. In
oh
that.
yeah, I thought those guys were gonna get me, but none of
Yeah.
them even touched me. Did they get you in that
No.
section? No.
No, but I didn't go up and like touch them or
I walked
anything.
right into one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I ran right into his ass. Like, I was like,
So-
"Oh shit, that's a guy."
So it was just trying to trick you the whole time, basically,
Yeah.
like that they could hurt you.
And that's what it kind of seemed like. Well, like because the screen kind of goes red, like in that one part where you're running from that monster. I won't talk about that one too much because that one's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the screen starts shaking and starts going red. It kind of did that, but like I just kept walking. You know, like I mean, you can't really run or anything, so you just kind of kept moving and it went away. So
Weird. I wonder if that was a similar tactic to their
permadeath.
thing. Yeah. If you're watching this and you hadn't heard of this with HellBlade, there was like not really an uproar, but kind of it got a lot of buzz that there was a permadeath mechanic in this game where if you died too many times, your save would be deleted.
Yeah,
and it sounds a little weird, but it does fit in with the story. Like the character basically has a Senua, that is, she has like a sickness.
Yeah, dark rot is what they call it, right?
Yeah, it's rot coming up her arm,
right.
And it says if it reaches her head, then all progress will be lost.
And it'll delete your save.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't explicitly say it'll delete your save. All it says is like all progress will be lost and you'll have to start at the beginning or something like that. But that's what everyone took it as, like, oh shit, I'm just done if I die too many times.
Which
would have been awesome. Out, yeah, I think it would have been too. But it turns out, at least as far as we can tell and what I've been reading around, it's not really a thing.
Well, I died a number of times in one section. Mm-hmm. There's a section where you gotta like find the runes, and there was a flame in the area.
I died a lot in that part too.
You're running around looking for that shit.
That was honestly infuriating, dude. I know what part you're talking about.
Really, it took me 3 tries because there's 3 runes.
Dude, it took me.
I just ran 3 different directions, and I eventually found them all. I found 2 on the first run, and then I tried again. And I didn't know where the third one was, so it took me a 3rd try to get to there because then I saw that little thing that kind of guides you through that level. But yeah, I died 3 or 4 times there.
Dude, I died like 10 times.
Yeah.
Because, so here was my thing.
And it doesn't like show it like it pans the camera at your arm to show like that it should be creeping up, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And we played on the hardest difficulty. Both of us set it to hard. So
yeah,
like if it was gonna do it, you think it would do it in there. I think it would have been a cool feature if it just said, "Oh, sorry, just corrupted your save," or something, and
just flat out deleted it.
Yeah.
So my thing with that one section, it's another one of these trials that Daniel's talking about. It's a little strange, but toward the end of the level, basically, you have to run through a house and find these runes. It's one of those environmental puzzles in the game. And you have to find 3 of them pretty quickly because there's like a shadow fire fucking thing chasing you.
Right.
Now, in the beginning, I thought the whole building was setting on fire. And I just had to go as quick as I can before it fucking caught on fire.
Oh, okay.
And after so long, I was able to like barely get to the second one with the fastest route I could find. But I would die every time. I'm like, what the fuck do I do here, dude? So this was this was actually one of my cons of the game, but I thought maybe it was just me being a dumbass. And of course it was.
Took me the second try I realized the fire shit was moving around.
Yeah, it doesn't stay in each part of the building. It actually follows you around.
Yeah, it's like looking for you because I think you can move if it doesn't see you. I think you have more time. But I was just booking it like a maniac to where I needed to go. So I knew where I was pretty much the whole time, and I managed to get through it pretty quick. But
it got so bad for me that I offloaded a save online. Really? Yeah, because I was still thinking the permadeath thing was real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think like the fact that they want you to think that like makes you uneasy about the whole thing if you're gonna.
I thought about doing that too. I thought about that too. I was like, oh, dude, should I quit out and upload one to the cloud? Just in case.
Yeah, I did that, but I didn't need to.
And then I was out and about, because I was playing it off and on throughout yesterday, and I was out and about buying shit I didn't need at Best Buy. And then that's when I saw the news story. I think PC Gamer magazine did a story on it, and I saw it on their Facebook feed or something like that. They're like, oh yeah, it's kind of false, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, oh man,
really clever kind of tactic though.
I think they should have stuck with it and made it happen.
I think they should have too. But sometimes it like I don't know, because especially if you're going through the whole thing, the whole game, right? And we'll try to make this a little spoiler free. But toward the end, you have to die. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Without being too spoiler-ish.
Right.
You have to die. And so if you've gone through
can you imagine
the
panic level people would have where the actual end goal is you kind of have to fail?
Yeah, you have to
die. That would
have
been great, dude. People have been fucking losing their shit completely.
Yeah, well, and I think some people might have if they weren't like looking online all the time like we do. you know.
Oh yeah.
And they thought like, oh shit, like my stuff just gets erased. So
I can't
if
fail
you're going
here.
through there's this
They would
particular
have been
battle.
getting like, to a certain point and then just exiting out of the game and fucking, quitting it and then hard quitting it and then restarting it.
Yeah.
And trying it again from the checkpoint. Oh my God, that would have been so fucking funny
Yeah,
though.
dude.
People
Yeah.
would be so angry.
If it was a real thing, but it's just kind of fitting for the game and its subject matter too.
Yeah.
Like these
Actually
things
drive
that
you
aren't
crazy?
actually there but are driving you fucking crazy because
they-
it put it in your mind. You know what I mean?
They should have done that, dude. That would have been so much cooler.
Yeah.
Still, it's an awesome game. You should
Yeah.
definitely pick it up. Totally worth the $30. It's only about 10 hours long, but don't be a little bitch.
Yeah.
Buy their game.
Yeah. It's $30. It's fucking beautiful.
It's $30 well spent.
Yeah. And on the PS4 Pro, it runs. I wasn't quite sure, but it seems about 60 frames.
Yeah,
right?
if you turn on the 60 hertz mode, it drops.
Yeah, it drops
you,
for sure.
You can see it drop in a few places.
Yeah, but in most spots, it's pretty.
And then I'd say
consistent.
it's more at 1080p than it jumps up than it does jump up to 1440.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to dynamically scale.
Yeah.
I think probably because it does look a lot better if you turn off the 60 hertz mode and then let it run that way. It looks a lot better on like a 4K TV, but it runs a lot worse. It's kind of hard to play.
Yeah.
So I just left it at the 60 hertz mode and played it that way, and it's a fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
Or you can get it on PC.
Yeah, it's on PC
and
as
play
well.
it fucking on there.
Probably looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
I think it's Unreal Engine 4, I believe is what
Unreal
they used.
Engine 4. Yeah. Yeah, by Ninja Theory. So, was there anything that like stood out to you as a major misstep or anything, or did you not really have any complaints about it?
No, for not actually telling you how to do anything in the game, which I thought was pretty cool. There's no hand-holding at all. They don't tell you
not at all.
anything. There's no tutorial, nothing. They pretty much they didn't even tell you the controls. I mean, you look at them if you go into the options menu, but if you never go in there, man, they're basic controls. You can figure them out pretty easily. Triangle is a heavy attack, square is light attack or fast attack.
Yeah.
What the hell did X do? Oh, X is dodge.
It's a dodge,
and then
yeah.
circle is like melee kick.
Yeah. To
then-
break the guard of
yeah,
the guys with the shields
Yeah,
and
then
stuff.
R1 is block.
Or parry.
Yeah. Timed. It's parry.
Mm-hmm.
And then R2 is like your focus. You can focus on the runes. You just focus on shit. Your voices will tell you about it. Play the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I liked how they didn't hold your hand at all.
Yeah, I like that as well. Some people may think that is like a little bit of a con just because, people are kind of stupid sometimes. They need to be told what to do in a game. But the game is really simple. Like there's nothing as far as gameplay mechanics go, they're not doing anything new. But actual gameplay with the voices and stuff like
the blind
that.
level I thought was pretty cool. I haven't seen too much stuff like that in a game.
Okay, yeah, that's
and then,
true. But that's really self-explanatory.
The
right?
voices I thought was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like that's such a cool part of the game.
Yeah. So there's and that's what a lot of this subject matter is in this game is psychosis and severe mental illness. And it's really cool. You can I'll put a link in the description of a video. It's on YouTube too. It comes with the game, but it's like a little featurette documentary talking about like what some of their goals were for the game.
Is there spoilers in it? I remember seeing a spoiler warning in the beginning.
They say that there is, but there's really not.
No,
like it kind of tells you a little bit about the character, but it doesn't spoil the ending for you or anything like that. So I'll put that down there though. But if you want no spoilers at all, then don't watch it. But it's really cool just to see them talk about like why they wanted to try to tackle mental illness in a game, because it's not something that you see very often at all, right? So, and I think they represented it well. They got a bunch of people in to help them with the game to kind of make like her hallucinations more real based on other people's experiences.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, dude, they got a professor from I think Cambridge or something like that, some prestigious place.
Damn.
Helping them out with what all these things meant, and what it was like for people who experience shit like this, because that's a really crazy part about it is that this is real shit for some people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. I think it's a subject that developers should try out more often. So I just appreciated that aspect of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she's an incredibly real character too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think they motion captured somebody that actually worked at Ninja Theory. They point that out in that little feature documentary thing. Is that while they were casting the part of Senua, they were having I think she was a video editor or video something or another that worked there, and she was standing in for like the mocap of Senua just to get some concepts down, you know, and she ended up staying as the character.
Oh, right on.
Because she just represented it so well. So that's why she looks so fucking real, is it's based on an actual person's face.
Hell yeah.
You know?
I love when they do that shit.
Yeah. And she's believable as fuck. Like, you actually think she's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, go check that game out. It's only $30, about 10 hours long. Easy platinum too.
Oh yeah.
Might we point out?
Yeah.
Very
the lore
easy
stones,
platinum.
man. The lore stones are awesome.
Yeah.
My only complaint, I'd have a complaint on those, but I know why they did it, is if you walk too far away from one.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
Yeah, the voice, it starts to fade out. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you're following the path, the voices in your head will start telling you kind of what you're supposed to be doing next, or kind of give you pointers. So they kind of have to. I see they kind of had to do that. You know, move it. Mm-hmm. Just kind of sub that out. And sometimes they wouldn't start. You know, if your voices were talking.
Yeah, I
in
noticed
your
that
head,
too.
You go up and hold focus on one, and it would start it, but you wouldn't actually hear anything because the voices in your head are too busy chatting away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I guess those voices would be louder than anything. So
yeah, that's true. Maybe it's a little bit accurate, right?
But
yeah, no, I hear you there.
but
There's
the
a
lore
little
stones,
bit of overlap.
I liked all the lore from those too. I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, it makes me want to learn more about like Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I'm pretty uneducated on all that shit. You know?
I know a little bit about a little bit, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But this just gets me even more excited. It seems like this is gonna be a new trend for games.
Yeah, God of War.
Yeah, God of War is gonna be set in the Norse mythology. I mean, the new Thor movies, because they mentioned Ragnarok a few times in those lore stones.
Yeah, and Ragnarok is like an end world.
Yeah, it's like their apocalypse.
Right.
Like their end of days, pretty much.
See, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And that's so fucking cool.
Have you seen the new Thor trailer?
I don't think I have.
Do you
No.
remember the lore stone in HellBlade where it talks about a wolf will show up and eat the moon?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In the new Thor trailer, there's a scene where Hulk is fighting with a giant ass fucking wolf.
The Hulk?
Yeah.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. You have to check it out.
okay.
I'll have to check it out after we get done here.
So there's like some similarities in the lore that they're telling.
Yeah, the Thor the movie is the Ragnarok. It's Hela, they're fighting Hela. It's based on that.
Yeah.
Shit from the comics, obviously, so they have some changes, but I just thought that was funny. I heard that lore thing, and I had just watched the Thor trailer earlier that day
I gotcha.
while I was out, and I was like, oh shit. Well, that's why Hulk's fighting a wolf.
Yeah, it is super cool. But yeah, cool game. I'm glad we played it. I platinumed it. You'll probably platinum it really soon, or did you already do it?
No, I didn't do it last night. I had to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
I'll go through and find those lore stones and get that shit done.
Right on. Well, I think that's all we got for today, right? Is there
Yeah.
anything else?
That's all. Oh, did you hear Netflix is fucking ending, or Disney's ending their deal with Netflix?
No. Is
Yeah.
that something that just happened?
I was reading it earlier, and it's kind of pissed me off.
Netflix is ending their deal with Disney?
I think Disney's ending the deal with Netflix. So
Oh,
they signed a
okay.
deal, I guess, in 2012. It only took effect last year. That's why you've seen like Disney movies, Marvel movies on Netflix, because they signed a deal with them.
Right.
And I guess, I mean, it's not for 2 years, but after that agreement's up, Disney's taking most of their content off of Netflix, and they're gonna go.
Are they going to go somewhere else?
I think they're gonna build their own streaming service
Oh.
because they're fucking Disney and they're greedy as all hell.
There's no reason to do that.
Just random story, just pisses me off. Fucking Netflix.
Yeah. Daniel watches a lot of TV
Yeah.
and movies as well. I try to, but I suck at it.
Gotta watch something when I go to bed.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's all we got for you guys today. Please leave us a subscription or a like. Tell us if we suck or if we're great. Give us some feedback.
Give us a review on iTunes.
Yeah. We're not on iTunes yet.
Oh,
No, not yet.
well, good luck finding us. Good luck finding us on iTunes then.
Yeah, no, we will be. It's good that you mentioned it because we will be on iTunes eventually. You just have to set up like an RSS feed, and it takes like 2 weeks to get approved by Apple, and all this other shit. So yeah, for if people ever want to listen to this in just audio form, we will be on iTunes eventually.
Cool.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Till next time. Thank you.